What's up guys, Outrix2Fold here, bringing you another video. In this video I'm gonna review Aubameyang vs Son, and let's get right into it. So that's the team I used him in. I used him in the 4-3-1 and also the 4-4-2. But now let's look at the stats. So Aubameyang 6'2" with high records, right footed with fastest skills and a faster weak foot. And when we look at Son, he's 6 foot, also high records, right footed with faster skills and a 5-star weak foot. But now let's look at the in-game stats. So Aubameyang has immaculate pace, very good shooting, okayish passing, okayish dribbling and good physique. And when we look at Son, we can see that he has good pace, good shooting, good passing, very good dribbling and also okayish physical stats. But who is better in game? I'll show you in those clips. Alright, to begin with, I want to talk about their traits and also the camera style I decided to use on them. So first up, traits. Aubameyang has the solid player, finisher and also outside foot job trait, which is good. When you look at Son, he also has the solid player and the finisher trait, which is very good as well. But now let's talk about the cam stats. So for Son, I decided to go with the hunter to boost his pace and also his shooting to a maximum. But for Aubameyang, I decided to go with the finisher to get his dribbling and his shooting as high as possible. Alright, first up, pace. I have to say that both cards are fast, but Aubameyang is just lightning fast. Even though Son has more pace with the cam style, Aubameyang was just way faster. He was able to sprint past every defender, it didn't matter which defenders my opponent had. But I have to say that also Son was fast enough. Next up, shooting. As you can imagine, both cards are outstanding shooting wise. They were able to finish with both feet because of their weak foot. And also, it didn't matter if you use a finesse shot or a power shot, because both cards have the finesse trait, so they are able to score finesse from in and outside the box. And in general, their shooting was outstanding. So, next up, passing. As you can see in those clips, their passing was very good as well. Even though their stats aren't the best, they are pretty good in game. It didn't matter if I used their right or their left foot, they were able to bring on every pass, which is very usable. And I couldn't feel a big difference between those cards. Even though Son's passing is way better and he also has a weak foot more, Aubameyang was still as solid as Son. So next up, dribbling. I have to say that Son felt a little bit better dribbling wise, but that comes just down to his height. Aubameyang is a little bit bigger, so he will feel a little bit more clunky, but it wasn't a big problem for me. And with the cam style, Aubameyang's dribbling stats are very good as well. So he feels good on the ball, but he's not a Messi. Alright, last but not least, physically. As you can imagine, they are both very good physically wise. But I have to say that Aubameyang felt way stronger. And I think that comes down to his height, because he's 6'2" with 74 strength. He was able to bully off nearly every defender when you are holding the RB or R1 to shield an opponent. He's just perfect. And also Son was very good, but not as strong as Aubameyang. And when we talk about stamina, Son has 87, which is good enough if you use him as a striker and also if you want to use him as a winger or as a cam. And for Aubameyang with 80 stamina, if you're using him as a striker, it doesn't matter, you can play him for 120 minutes. But if you want to use him as a cam or as a winger, I would suggest you to sub him off after like 70 minutes. Alright, but now to the conclusion. Who is better? Is it Aubameyang or is it Son? In my opinion, both cards are outstandingly good. But I'm gonna give Aubameyang a 9.5 out of 10 and Son a 9 out of 10. And value-wise, they're both gonna get a 10 out of 10. I don't think they're better strikers for that price. Alright, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and also every sub is highly appreciated. And I'm also gonna link my and my mates' Twitter and Twitch in the description down below, where we stream nearly daily right now, so come and check us out. But that's the end of the video, and for now guys, I'm out.
There's a distance between us, it's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all